the next step in our home energy audit, we're going to take a look at electric water heaters. Most members don't realize that their electric water heater can account for up to a quarter of their total electric bill. That's a pretty significant amount, and Greg Hobbs from DMEA is joining us once again. Greg, we're here in the DMEA lobby, and we've got a couple of demonstration model water heaters that we keep on display up here. In the typical home, what are maybe some low-cost options that homeowners or residents have to make their existing water heater maybe a little bit more efficient?
That's a good question. We'll start with some insulation. If you insulate the pipes, both cold and hot water pipes coming out of the hot water tank, you can save some energy that way. Uses foam insulation. You purchase it at the hardware store. Comes pre-slit, slides right over the pipe. I recommend the first 3 or 4 feet be insulated.
That's a pretty simple fix.
Very simple.
Now, what about water heater blankets? You have one here.
Sure do.
Is that something that? How do I know if I need one? I guess.
Well, if you have an older tank, chances are you could benefit from using one of these blankets. A very simple test is place your hand on the side of the tank. If it feels warm to the touch, then chances are you go ahead and save some energy by adding a blanket.
Oh, excellent.
Word of caution, if you have a gas hot water tank, before you add a blanket, check with the dealer. Chances are it could void out the warranty.
Okay. Now, so those are maybe some low cost, but do you have any no cost options?
Yeah, I do actually. Do your laundry in cold water. It's a proven fact that cold water will get laundry just as clean as hot water. Dishes. A lot of people hand wash dishes thinking they're going to save energy. You actually have a tendency to use more hot water washing dishes by hand, and if you reuse your dishwasher in its normal setting without the dry heat setting, you'll save some money there too. Wow. And install low flow shower heads on all your showers. That reduces the amount of hot water pulled from the tank.
What about temperature of the tank? Is there an ideal setting for that?
There is. I recommend 120 degrees. Most of them come preset from the factory at 140 degrees, but 120 degree water will burn me just as quick as 140. Very simple. On the bottom panel of your electric hot water tank, if you pull that off, there's a thermostat in there. You can turn it down.
Probably a good idea to switch the breaker off too, maybe before you get in there.
Yeah, practice safety, yes.
What if I need to go out and buy a new water heater? What are some of the things I guess I should look for if I'm doing that?
Well, you want to look for a very efficient water tank, and we'll slide this one around. And you can see this is a standard electric water tank, and it's a new one, and you can see it has a lot of foam insulation.
Yeah.
And
it doesn't look anything like my old
No, the old ones just have a thin layer of fiberglass insulation, so they've really improved these. And this tank you have in front of you is the Marathon hot water tank, and you can see it also has a large quantity of insulation, which reduces the heat loss from the water, makes it more efficient. So when you go to purchase your tank, there should be an energy guide on the side of it, and this will tell you the estimated annual cost in dollars and the estimated annual cost in electric usage.
So it makes it pretty easy for folks to cost compare across different water heaters.
Also, you want to check for the energy factor, and the energy factor is just the efficiency rating, and the dealer would know that.
Okay.
And for instance, this tank is a 0.93, which means it's 93% efficient. This tank is 0.94. It's 94% efficient. I recommend, if you're going to buy a new tank, that at least be a 0.93 energy factor or higher.
Now, what about when you install your new tank? Is there anything you need to look for and make sure that you're doing correctly when you get it in there?
Well, if you're going to do a new installation, you might want to go ahead, I highly recommend that you install heat traps when you're installing the hot water tank, and your plumber can do that for you. Basically, these prevent hot water from escaping, so very low cost.
Perfect. Well, those are some great ideas, Greg. Thank you so much.
Thank you.